Traders, hello. It's evening for me, 8:30. Now, I just pressed record. Like, I'm unmotivated tonight. Had a big athletics training session this afternoon. So obviously, being a trader in Perth or wherever you are in Australia, it's difficult because, unless you can nap during the day, which I did a little bit, so I should be all right. But it's just a challenge because, I'm someone who likes to do stuff during the day. I do this. I'm on holidays for, a little while. But it's a challenge. So you adapt, and I just want to, bring that into this video watch list. But back to motivation, like that's why I put these up, because it keeps me accountable. I want to see, my information get shared, critiqued. Obviously it's a free service, YouTube, so anyone can watch these, and it sort of bears who I am as a trader. I'm obviously very raw and a basic type day trader with penny stocks. So, but if you follow my forex stuff a little bit, you would have seen I had an okay trade on the pound last night. It was pretty quick after filming Trade Talk, so not too bad. All right, so back to the matter at hand here. We're talking penny stocks. We've got XXII. We've got the 5-minute chart up. Let's bring up the minute one just to really define a potential entry. Right, wow, so it was quite, see these yellow, that's low volume, so interesting. So it spiked a little bit. It did collapse a bit from, the 246s or so down to, not really. I mean, what I'm looking for is it to dip down to 227 or so, and then we'll target up to here at around 245 where there's a little bit of resistance. But while look, try and hopefully get the daily. Alright, so we got it up. Or really 184. I mean, 177. Look at that. I mean, there's some resistance there. Or even down to 143. I think when I just said 227, that's not really a substantial, dip. $2 is 193. So that's something to watch. Just looking at this now, like this to me, a lot of touches, what is that, 188, 188. What about that? Or 195. That's a nice, get a bounce off 195. So that's a proper panic. But there's no real catalyst. But this is interesting. Intraday, it ended the session, around 3:16:15 to the close. It sort of collapsed. So we can, what is it doing pre-market? I understand this is not, I'm not looking at a lot of stocks, guys, but this is just me. Like I'm not that intelligent. Okay, so I don't like overcomplicating things. I keep things very simple. There's no real indicators on the chart. I really don't care for all that. I'm just looking at the price action, looking at the resistance and support levels. I just trade to my beliefs. Okay, that's the key thing here. So, I'm sort of a fan of Tim Sykes and what he's doing, but you have to appreciate that you can't just be learning to do everything. You sort of have to go, well, that doesn't suit me, and that's fine. Okay, like Tim was talking about selling into the panics. He doesn't really like that, or buying these junkers like XXII and things like that. All right, so it's at 240. So, and it closed at, what did it close at? 239. I think yes, 239. So it's pretty much, and it's 1 point. It's 1,000 odd share volume currently that's traded, so it's not that active. All right, so XXII, I think I've gone in my thesis. We're talking daily chart is how I approached it. A nice, well-defined level. Even 194, 194, 195. That's what we'll be dip buying off. Okay. All right, GPRO. Hope everyone's having a great day as well. Okay, so that's really gapped up. Look at that, 3 green days in a row. Can it do 4? Can it get to 11? What did it close at? I'll get my head out of the way. Sorry, guys. So it closed at 1052. And the high at 1085. So let's see what this is doing pre-market. This is excitable. This is interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get too many shares though. Alright, so it's a 1037 down, you know, about 1.5%, 1.43. 7,500 shares volume wise, so it's not really interesting. And what was my other one? ONDK should still be there. ONDK. Alright. Oh, interesting. So it's pretty strong, really strong yesterday. Was that, when was that? It's on the 7th. So it was the Monday. Nice. Alright, we'll go to the 1 minute. I like the 1 minute. I was the Roland Wolf piece. I think he mentioned liking, or it might have been a video lesson. I don't think it was the actual interview that Tim put up today, but he likes to use the 1 minute charts to really define an entry. Okay, so ONDK. We'll get market watch on this. Sorry guys, I want to keep this short and sweet. So it's at 505.3, about 3,000 shares currently being traded after hours volume. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's very choppy. Look, I'm not really liking this. What about the 5 minute chart? Okay, that's not really good. That's boring as hell. Yeah. I mean, where would a define did be? Maybe at 474 for a dip buy. I don't know. I prefer, you know, I like breakouts. So if you can crack through 516, okay, guys. So how I play this one, because it's a positive. You know, it's got good earnings. It's actually not a bad company. Well, for a penny stock, you know, it's more the fundamentals to it are a little stronger than an XXII and whatnot. So if we can crack through 516, I'd be looking. So what I mean, this isn't like a pump and dump, okay? So it's sort of been rising pretty nicely if we get the daily candles up. All right, so that's, you know, that's pretty strong. Okay, so if we can crack through 516, the 5 minute candles up. Alright, so in review, ONDK breakout over 516. I'd probably do like a 518 or so, or 520, pending buy order. And then XXII, if it can come down to the 1 mid-90s for a potential dip buy. And then GPRO, I've already forgotten what was the game plan with GPRO. And this was another breakout, so if it can crack through, you know, but then there's not really a lot of upside though. So I might just not, you know, even if there's some resistance there, over 1072 for a breakout, because we're not looking for a crash on this one. Okay, this is pretty sound. This is a big company, so it's a little more legitimate. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to also write in the description section my thesis on the various stocks, but that's what I'm looking at doing potentially this evening. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll upload this straight away. Bye.